I don't know how many of you know this, but Dr. Darrell Burnett has been our Challenger coordinator for the last 25 years. Right? He's amazing. We'd like to honor Darrell today, and we have some city officials. We have Mayor Davies, Mayor Pro Tem Slusowitz, Councilman McCloskey, who is unable to be here, Councilwoman Genoway. We'd like to invite Mayor Davies to make some comments.
Welcome. I'm going to kind of turn around so I catch everyone. First of all, I want to thank you for all the time you've given to Laguna Niguel. You truly have been a blessing to those, the parents, to the kids, and as well as this community. It means a lot. We're sad to see you leave, but I have a feeling you're going to be around there. Now, I don't know if you're familiar, but I did a little Googling on you, and nothing bad, but I saw that you had written a letter to the parents at one time. So I don't know if any of you parents ever received the letter to the parents by the coach. It's, to me, when I looked at it, it was kind of like the 10 commandments of what parents should follow when having their kids in sporting. So I wanted to read a few of you. So it's kind of, this is from the Gospel of Coach Burnett. It says, "Dear parents, here are some hints on how to make this a fun season with lots of positive memories for your kids and your family. Make sure your kids know that win or lose, you love them. Be the person in their life they can always look to for support. Teach your kids to enjoy the thrill of competition, to be out there trying, and to be constantly working to improve their skills. Don't tell them that winning doesn't count, because it does, and they know it. Instead, help them develop a healthy, competitive attitude, a feeling for competing, for trying hard, and for having a good time. Try not to live your life through your kids." I'll repeat that. Try not to live your life through your kids. Sure, they're an extension of you, but don't assume they feel the same way you did, want the same things, or have the same attitude. Teach your kids at the meaning of courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is learning to perform in spite of fear. Courage is getting rid of fear. It's overcoming it. Winning is an important goal. Winning at all costs is stupidity. And finally, remember, if the kids aren't having fun, we're missing the whole point of youth sports. So to me, these are just some of them. You can actually get them online, and I think they're some of the best things I've ever heard. So again, thank you for all that you've given. At this time, I'd like to present to you Councilmember Elaine Genoway, and thank you very much.
Darrell, I can't imagine Little League without you. Because of your commitment and dedication to the Challenger program, so many of our Challenger players got to feel the thrill of being cheered as they came into home plate. They got to have the friendships of their teams, and it wouldn't have been possible without you. And the buddy players, this gives them a new perspective, and it's an enriching experience that will be with them the rest of their lives. So we greatly appreciate all that you have done for all of the youth in our community. We're so glad that you and Suzanne chose Laguna Niguel as your home, so you're part of our community. And this will be going on the snack bar. This is a plaque, it's a replica. Looks like the Cooperstown plaques. And this will be put on the snack bar. Actually, the real one, this is just the mock-up. It will be put on the snack bar so everyone will know who Dr. Darrell Burnett is. And now, my colleague, Mayor Pro Tem Jerry Slusowitz.
Dr. Burnett, it's an honor to be here with you. Everyone's going to miss you terribly. This is what he said. For me, the hours I spend volunteering in the Little League Challenger program are effortless. And that is the spirit of volunteerism. That is why Laguna Niguel Little League, Rancho Niguel Little League has been so successful, and the Challenger program is the best that's been modeled in all sports around the country after things that you've done. So we really appreciate your efforts. So as Councilwoman Genoway said, we're gonna have that permanent plaque enshrined on the snack bar. This is what it says. Dr. Burnett has been an avid driving force for the District 55 Challenger Division and an integral part of Laguna Niguel's successful Challenger program. In 2007, he was awarded Little League's Challengers Award as well as elected to the National Board of Directors. Dr. Burnett has been a Laguna Niguel and Rancho Niguel Little League volunteer for over 30 years. Due to his years of valued community service, Darrell was selected as the City of Laguna Niguel's 2001 Citizen of the Year. This plaque and the shrine will be dedicated as of today, May 15th, 2016. Darrell, thank you again for all your service.
Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem and Mayor and Councilwoman Genoway. Thank you so much. Okay, we now have a couple of more speakers. I would like to now hand the microphone over to our Western Regional Director, Dave Bonham.
Thank you, Chairman. And thank you all for coming out. It's my pleasure, with a little bit of sadness, that we're honoring Darrell today, Dr. Darrell Burnett. Okay, we'll keep it somewhat formal. Darrell is a shining example of what a volunteer should be in Little League Baseball or any youth organization. And he sets the bar pretty high, even for those of us who work for Little League International. He sets the bar extremely high. And I don't have to say that because Darrell's on the board and he has some direct influence over on my pay raises and reviews during the year. But it's heartfelt. Darrell, thank you for everything. If you don't know, and if you haven't been, I'm sure y'all have been, that the Challenger event that Darrell has at Angel Stadium is the top. It's the cream. We do a Challenger event at the Western region, but we're working to get to that point that Darrell's done for us. Darrell, thank you very much. God bless you in your future endeavors.
A brief thank you, and I know it's not enough. Joe Gullibo, the president of Laguna Niguel, thank you so much for making this event happen for our Challenger program. To my District 55 staff who came out and umpired today, and for all the work that you do in supporting Darrell, thank you again. For District 68, our sister district across the other side of the freeway, thank you so much for your support of Darrell and our Challenger program. We have two more presentations. Jason Gregerman, the president of Rancho Niguel Little League, has a presentation to make.
So at Rancho Niguel, we've been very lucky to have Darrell on the board with us. And he has so much wisdom and insight, and all of you get to participate in that year in and year out. And so what we've decided at Rancho Niguel Little League is to do two things. One is to commemorate the event with a shirt in a frame with his name and the Challengers patch on it. And we have a special dedicated patch on our new board shirts in honor of Darrell's 25 years of Challengers. And we've also decided to retire the number 25 from Rancho Niguel from now on. So for all you do.
And one last presentation. This isn't from the district. This is from the players. We've been working with the players and the families for over the last few weeks to collect thank you letters. And we put them in this scrapbook so that you can reflect on them.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Darrell.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
I guess I have to borrow from Lou Gehrig. I feel like today I'm the luckiest guy in the world. It's just to be here. It's so special. But I just really feel that I am lucky because for 25 years I've been able to do this, and I think on the plaque it's no effort. I just love it. But you got to have support, and I had the support of my loving wife, Suzanne. My goodness, they got to give her a hand. You can imagine what that's like to put up with all the lists and the changes and the phone calls, and she did that. And the support of my family. I think I saw my son Matt here.
Right here, right there.
Where's Matt? Yeah, there he is. How about the support of Matt? Because when I started Challenger, Matt was 10 years old, league age 10. He was almost 11. And he became my first buddy to help out and promoted the whole buddy program, got his buddies to help out, his high school buddies. And in fact, he wrote his essay to Villanova about his experiences as a buddy and got into Villanova, which was great. And then when he came out, his first job was as the coordinator of the Best Buddies program in Orange County. So I feel Matt's support has really been there from the beginning. And of course, I'm looking forward to my grandson Caleb here and Matt's wife Shauna to help us. And we've got a brand new little girl. Look at her. Oh, she's kind of, that's Tatum. That's Tatum. Anyway, such support from my family, I can't tell you. The other reason I'm lucky is because I have been inspired. I mean inspired by the players. You watch these kids whose only effort is to try to make contact with the ball, and all the neurological things that have to happen for them to make contact, and they do, and everybody just gets so teary about it. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to see. So for these players to offer to me every day to see nothing, as you saw in the games, high fives, laughing, cheering, determined effort, to see that every day, that's such an inspiration. And they come, and I just thank them so much, as well as the buddies. These buddies, I'll tell you what, they have to give up a lot to come to our practices, and it really helps them. As one kid said to me one time after helping, gee, and I thought I had it bad because my Xbox wasn't working. They grasp what it's all about. So I've been inspired by the buddies. They continue to help out, by the way, even beyond the community service hours that we have. And then, of course, there's all the coaches and the volunteers from all the different leagues, not just Rancho Miguel and Laguna, all these leagues that are here. These coaches are all volunteering. They're all taking time. They don't have to do this, but they do it. And lastly, the group that most inspires me are the parents. These parents sacrifice so much to make sure their kids get to play ball. They've got doctor's appointments, they've got IEP meetings, they've got all kinds of things they have to do. They can't get around it. And yet they take the time to register their kids, bring them to practice, come to their games, and as you see, cheer and make a wonderful, wonderful noise for everybody involved. So all I can say is I have been blessed, and I'm very, very proud to say that I belong to the Challenger program, and I'll have memories for the rest of my life. Thank you all for the memories again. Borrowing from Bob Hope. Thank you for the memories.